If you're an older American and you're out of work, you know more than most just how tough times really are right now. The job market is tight and younger workers are landing the jobs. It is today's undercovered story. Check this out with me. Job seekers who are 55 and older remain unemployed almost 4 months longer than their younger counterparts. So what do? Well, my next guest says you simply reinvent yourself. Meet the author of the book Funky to Fabulous and reinvention coach, Eli Davidson. Thank you so much for coming on. I love what you're doing. I love the title of your book, too, Funky to Fabulous. But let's talk about what's happening to these older workers. I mean, discrimination has gotten worse.
17% more of the reporting of age discrimination. Only 1% of all older workers are optimistic about getting a job. And 80% of all executives admit that they have age discrimination.
Wow. That sounds like a really tough situation for the older people. So if an older person is out of work, I mean, what should they be doing right now? You're saying stop looking for a job?
Stop wasting your time looking for a job.
What should they do?
What they need to do is to start a business. They need to leverage all those years of doing what they do and target it to the people that value what they do. So CNN followed me helping somebody start his own business, and he made more money in 3 days than 3 years.
But starting your own business, I mean, I think to a lot of people that sounds like a really big step. It's probably easier for some than it is for others. So, I mean, where do you start? Where do you find the confidence? And then where do you find even what you need to do it?
I think you're right. People do need to find the confidence, but frankly, in this economy, if you like to eat, you better start a business, because half of all of those good jobs are gone forever. So you really need to leverage your talents. There was a fireman who was laid off. What are you going to do as a fireman? How can you use those skills? What he did was he found what he was naturally good at. He was great at doing things around the house. So he started a business, a honeydew business, of helping other people with their home projects. He made $5,000 the first month of business. So really the key is find your talent, and this is really the important thing most people miss. Target those to the people that are really looking for and needing that help.
How do you get them to think, though, if you're not somebody who, if you're somebody who's always worked in the corporate world, how do you train yourself to think out of the box?
That's where I come in.
That's where you come in.
That's where I come in. It's really essential that people take a stand. And people forget that we are mammals. We are mammals. We are pack animals. We function best in a herd. So that's why people need to have the support of a group to keep them on track as they're doing something completely new. They're reinventing themselves.
It is, it's fascinating. I'm sure it's very difficult, not only financially, but even psychologically for a lot of these people.
It's incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
And we're being called to literally reinvent ourselves, because the way it's been going is not the way it will go in the future. Again, if you like to eat, you better start a business.
Yeah, wow. And there is a lot of competition out there these days, certainly, and the younger workers are landing the jobs. So what if you just could leave us with one quick piece of advice, what would it be?
It would be, do what you love and target it to the people that need it.
Okay. Well said. Eli Davidson, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Well, in the